If you're struggling to trust God, let me help you out. I have prayed prayers that have gone unanswered, and there's been many times where I've cried out to God and asked Him to stop a certain storm in my life, and the complete opposite happened. The storm didn't get stopped, it got worse. I've cried out to God many times, and there's been many times where I have felt like God was ignoring me. I've questioned quite a few times, are you even there, God? Do you even hear me? Do you see what's going on down here? And I didn't realize this then, but looking back, I realized that it was in those moments where God felt the furthest away is actually when He was the closest. Let me explain. I would get upset and disappointed because some of the things that I was asking God for just weren't working out. I would pray and ask God, please don't allow this to happen, and it would turn around and happen. I felt disappointed and let down by God. And at the time when I was going through those moments, I felt upset and hurt. But it was in those hard moments where I have learned the most. That's where I have seen the changes in myself. It wasn't that God was ignoring me because He didn't want those situations to work out for me. He was changing my heart posture, my attitude. He was strengthening my faith, and He was showing me that I needed to trust His plan instead of my plan. He was showing me that He was the rock at the bottom when I felt like I was at rock bottom. It was in those hard moments where my faith got stronger because that's all I could do. All I could do when things weren't working out for me and when it felt like the opposite of what I was praying for and asking God for was happening was to step back and trust God. Like, I don't understand your plan, God. I'm hurt, I'm confused, I'm lost right about now, but I know you're gonna help me through it. And guess what? He has got me through things that I never thought I could get through. So yeah, I was disappointed and hurt at one point, but looking back, if things wouldn't have happened the way that God allowed them to happen, my faith wouldn't be as strong as it is today. I wouldn't have learned so much about myself and about God if things would have ended up just going the way that I wanted them to. You may not see it right now, and it might not make any sense right now. You may be even a little hurt right now. But if you trust God, you'll see that He has you in the palm of His hand. So just remember, next time if you feel like you're struggling to trust God, just remember to keep your faith. If you feel like you're about to hit rock bottom and you're wondering where God is, just remember He is the rock at the bottom and He is going to be right there to catch you. He's going to help you through it. His ways are greater than our ways. God knows what's best for you. You can trust Him.